Hello, this is Off to Battle, and once again, I am playing Legend of Keepers and trying to make something out of it. Let me know if there's ever any issues with the audio mixing, because I can change that. So what I've got as my setup, and I'm just a tiny bit into, well, it says week 19, so I'm a little more than the bare minimum into this Stage 3 run, is that I've got my promotion as the Lord of the Damned here, Masoth, and what I'm trying to do with this is just do lots of morale damage, take advantage of some, you'll see his talents here, that I've put into this that grants a 20% chance for any morale attack to put Terrified, and I'll amplify the morale damage by 50%, which is good. Masoth can apply Terrified himself with one attack, but basically, we're just hoping that we can scare and or slay enough of the enemies to get by. I have not actually had my slaveholder, the centaur here, challenged yet. Vampire Skin is a debuff artifact that's given to you for this third stage. So the only way I can get rid of this is to have these filled and then a fifth, and I can dump this, because this is only a debuff. There is no benefit to Vampire Skin. I have the Two-Bird Stone, which is going to help frontline healers, which is an issue for my ipso facto vampires, and Tarball, which means that enemies are slowed if they are burning, and also they're healing less. That's the Warhammer one. Anyway, so I'll get a monster out of this if I take care of the veterans. I am going to try that because I definitely want my choices of extra monsters. And although I have a bunch now, but I don't have a lot of tough guys going. So that can be an issue. Especially with, okay, we got 52 physical damage, and that's not great. Area is air damage, that's an interesting... Yeah, the Valkyrie is going to be a problem with nature damage, so... Basically, I just need the front to be the best physical that I have. The bull's not the worst, but the bull gives me advantages from the back, therefore... Yeah, I don't know what I do with this. Don't want you being the tank. You're gonna get creamed. Yeah, I need a tank. I need a proper tank. And this one's not really, but at least he might survive a turn. Now, who's faster than... Okay, the Valkyrie's actually pretty fast. Well, put you here, and then you have... Weak to fire, that's interesting, and this is... Well, he's strong to fire, he's weak to... that armor is annoying. To the point that I almost want to use... Oh, this is the Goblin Drummer, so... But the Goblin Drummer is going to take very easy damage from these area affected. He's not as weak as I thought, because he's level 3. But you're going to help me do damage here. Ignores the first attack suffered. That's annoying. Oh, and we've got shuffle going on, so this isn't even going to matter. Okay. Hell with it. I'll just go for whatever. Yeah. We'll see how this works. Now, the shuffle is the first fight, therefore the second one is fine. So because that's physical damage, that's going to be fine. I basically have to try and use that, but... There's good chance that this isn't going to work well, but I just got to do what I can. And before hitting the... Okay, poison is actually good against these, but... Alright, I'll try the buzzsaw. Because if they're bleeding when they go against Maug, then I would get some advantage against them. Yeah, they've shuffled, now how bad is it? It's not great, because they've got enraged, so they're hitting even harder. Okay, so... Burn is going to apply the slow. Demoralized is... going to do basically nothing on this thing. But I'm going to ignore the first attack suffered, so... It's still worth doing the fire at the back. That's decent damage. How did that happen? Now, the two-bird stone should be helping me here a bit, but it won't because of the dodge. That's unfortunate, but... Well... At least I got some kind of penalty going on. Ah! Actually survived the turn, so... Is this gonna actually... This would apply slowed, but... The Valkyrie's still gonna kill that thing, so... I'm making some real progress on this one, then. See, I get some bleed-through damage here. But... Only the vampires are alive and not us that. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. They'll be resurrected later. So... Oh, that's interesting. When it said which one is higher, I thought they meant... Oh, I mean, which one is lower? I thought they meant, like, the total amount, because you see 407, 570 for hit points, morale 245 to 245. But it didn't touch the morale. The life bar was lower. Okay, so... it applies terrified, but it's basically, does the 44 morale matter that much? And I'm thinking, no, it doesn't. So I'm just gonna reinforce the next bunch of monsters. This can apply terrified, but that's not really the point here. Okay. Air's not bad, but ice will actually damage you more. Nope. I need to go for kills here. Just gotta hope that he lasts as long as possible. That wasn't nearly as tough as I thought. Oh yeah, I got the buff for him from an event that I did. Their area effect damage isn't increased just because it's a single target or anything. So they're actually pretty weak against this guy. One down. Last battle that I didn't even get anybody going to the teaming back. But here, they certainly will get to that team. Yeah, I've pushed morale quite a bit here. I could go for a morale kill here. So I've got the enraged thing going, but... Well, I only have one guy who's doing morale, right? I actually don't want to use haste here, but the air resistance is so powerful. Oh yeah, it's actually a front attack. Don't just do that. Oh, it went to the back. Okay. We need some morale kill, at least. Yeah, that area damage is too weak. Yeah, let's go for the kill. Tank doing its job. Now I just gotta wear her down. Oh, that sucked. Oh! Reflected. Damn. Well, somebody got to Maug. Now, is she actually bleeding? She is. So I can just go straight to trying to clean her clock physically. Do I want to? Let's go for morale kill. It can't do much to me. Alright, got some tears. These are interesting, but I lost one of these earlier. If I could get both of these, it would be great, but... I'll get you, for a specific reason. Now. So where's my boar here? Okay, so I've got... Okay, so that's interesting. I certainly don't need the doctor. Merchant, there's very little I can do here. But it's better than a literally worthless thing with the doctor. I'll just leave. Alright then, what else can we do here? Another merchant, we have a siege. Rent some traps. I'd rather rent out the Flying Dagger because it's redundant, I feel. Black Market, this is definitely... I got a lot of stuff here. Those vampires are worth a lot, but... Also... I have 2 bulls. They're both level 2. I'll sell one of them. Oh, it seems like I really could have sold multiple ones if I really wanted to. We've got enough for the trainer for one thing. And I'm not sure which one I... How's your morale? Ooh, that's bad. Okay. Well, no, the one in back is fine. Okay. This is such a large bonus. This is the one that, yeah, playing range. Okay. Anyway, I will alter my... Okay, bills here. Okay, I'll just... Just gotta swap rooms. We're gonna hope this works out. So I have 2 veterans. I want to see what's... okay, artifact. The gold, I wish I had more, but the artifacts are what's going to get rid of that vampire skin, and that's extremely important for us. Okay, let's see what we've got to face. Air damage in the front. Center nature damage. Ricochets on defeat. Physical damage. Cause bleeding. Air damage. I thought she'd be strong to air. This is not good. Okay, you're slower, so even if I got it like this, I'm likely to... I thought it was poisonous. Okay. Unless this guy is super weak to... He sort of is. But I can't gain a bonus from that because... Oh, no. No, I see what I'm doing here. Prevents monsters from coming back to life. Not that I have anyone that does that, but that's interesting. Okay, so... I'll use the Nightmare Mirror, and... that's going to be very interesting. Okay. What's your air? Definitely the loadout we want. That should be a winner. See, the fact that in some situations that you can get a trap before the first fight, and then other times you can't, it annoys. So I mean, this guy has dodge, so that's going to be annoying. This is the enrage to all monsters in the group, which is really good. And this applies air weakness, which is certainly not a bad thing, but this is what we need. And I'm betting that he may die fast, but he's done his big job here. Yeah? He's alive. For now. And now I will do... that actually is not going to... that's not poison. Well, at least I got rid of the dodge. They're not going to actually benefit from it. Because they're going to die so fast. This guy still inflicted over 100 damage on this hero. Pity. Yeah, so I went to health because... yeah. Okay, so... I'll just enrage the next group of monsters and hope that... because the enrage doesn't wear off until the next monster fight happens. Yeah, the rocker. These do decent damage, so I'm expecting that my Lure of the Damned won't do that well here. But he'll do something. Spectral Claw. I got some Frostbite, which helps. They're not a bad party or anything because they're inflicting this vulnerable. And that's bad. We want these people taken care of before they get to Maug because they can actually do serious stuff to them. So I'm whittling down the HP. And the morale is not really going to be for the kill, it's going to be for just trying to get more damage against them. Now, let's see if this actually works here. Dodges on the back. Yeah, thanks. Your air is very high, your armor is currently high, but that's going to change fast. Tanking in the middle, doing well. I'm... okay. I'm gonna do the area attack. And I got rid of the dodge. Now, He's got vulnerable arm and all that, but yeah, this is going to apply lots of physical damage and broken armor. And what I want to see is it going to apply broken armor here because of the two brimstone? I want to see that. Oh, it didn't actually kill. And it didn't inflict that. That's bad. Alright, that's doing well, and we have a good chance of doing lots more to these guys here, but... Well, that's a lot of debuffs. Wow. Literally, 1 hit point out of 135. Eh, that's the sort of thing I wanted, but I was a little ugly there. Okay. Crystal Skull is for bringing them back to life. Winged Boots is for a place at the front getting 40 speed. Philosopher's Stone transmutes stuff better. We just saw someone who can stop monsters from coming back to life. I'm gonna do this because there's potential for uses. Potential. So now we got... Well, we've got a small problem here, and we got people who can come back. And... Come on, somebody's got a tank in that first area. I guess I should just... But you as the tank in that area, and you as a second damage deal here. There's some logic to this, and we'll see if it's actually going to work. I've got trainer that I got basically no money to use, so let's do an event. Professional mourner, and I can't do the affecting thing. I can pay for... Well, I have enough money for that. That's a lot of... You know, if I'd remembered how much I actually have, maybe I would have taken the Philosopher's Stone. Bloodthirsty Coach. Okay, I can afford to pay this, and this is... Level 1, level 2. Yeah. Oh, I should have looked at if the bargain was available. Therapist. How bad do I need these people? Oh, Bill's actually okay. I'll just do an event because I don't see anything else. The archaeologist, and just gonna quarter some food. Business trip. I could get an artifact from this, so I'd better see. Yeah, all monsters gain a random bonus at the start of the fight. The problem with this is very simple. I'm losing my orc. But now I have 5 artifacts. And if I get a 6th, I can get Vinegar of Vampire Skin. Champions. Which one gives the artifact? That's a rare. It's a mastery bonus. That's... None of them are going to be easy. How bad is it that I don't have a real tank? I'm unlikely to use you in back here, so I'm just gonna... We'll try the champions, because this is a stream. It's supposed to be for entertainment. So, see how it goes. What isn't good in particular here? Saying to a comment I'm seeing. Belatedly. Okay. Physical damage in the center. Air damage to the front. Fire damage to the back. These are all tough. Now, so I'm going to look at... Okay. Fire damage to the back. Okay. Fire damage to the back. Okay. I just said fire damage to the back, right? Physical damage to the center. And in the front. Air. So you could survive, but you are definitely going to get hosed. That's just going to feed him more. That's just gonna suck. They're not gonna survive long enough for the drummer to do much. Try that, but it's not gonna look good. Wait a minute. No, I'm not gonna benefit from it. The bleeding is actually gonna be helpful. Physical damage here. This is interesting. That might actually work. But I'm not sure. Not sure about any of this. Alright then. Definitely not going to be messing with the guy in the back with fire damage. The on the front. No. So let's I'm just going to be using bats. It is going to feed the Dragon Knight, but there's nothing much I can do about that. I'm just trying to make the Nightmare Mirror take out more morale. Okay. The morale focus that I'm doing is actually getting some results. I didn't even expect him to survive that much. That's a win for me. These area attacks are quietly doing work. Ahahaha, I got the, That's not really going to do well, but 20% chance to stun is actually worth trying. Oh. That's interesting. Now, let's see if the Nightmare Mirrors I can actually do everything. Oh my goodness! And even though I don't mind these guys, I don't need another mechanic for raising anybody, but this. Heroes with less than 50% of the maximum morale lose 30 to all resistances, which is fantastic. I can get rid of you, vampire skin debuff. So, I'm not saying it won the run, but we're looking good. We're looking good. Now, what I'd love to do is to... I'll go to the merchant just because maybe I could buy a trap that's actually worth... I need a tank, so... The Alchemist. Okay. So... let's go to the Alchemist and give me something for that trouble. That's way too many tiers. I'm never going to use that much. Therapist and... I mean... I have so many tiers, I might as well do this. And then because I did that, I gotta move the employees no longer on the brink back to where they were. Or new places. Alright, so I got plenty of employees here. Interview. I guess this is what I should do. Do I already have one of those? Oh. I can give him... No, this thing helped in the last fight. I don't want to do that. So we're going to double his enraged bonus. That is correct. Alright, business trip is better for my purposes. More tiers. Troll beer is not actually a bad thing, but 18 weeks. We're week 34 here. No, that's not gonna do it. Even though troll beer is good. Trainer. So who can I get to 4? Can I get anybody to 4? I can get you to 4. What does it do? Well, I'll try. You pack more of a punch. We'll see. That's what we need our blood for. Seminar. Okay, it's because I had lots of... So I can do haste if I pay for this, but I don't have much blood left. I have lots of tears, so I can easily do this. Resistance. I'll get greedy and do haste. Hopefully, this is not a big sacrifice. Control beer. Life. Monsters of the group. Tarball is not a major one. So I'm going to try and get maximum effect from... Oh, I've got another artifact here. I don't need another artifact. It's actually better if I get a master bonus. Just in case for future purposes. Now, center nature damage. Area air. Area physical. So center is the main thing that I've got to look out for. And if they're both equal, what is it actually applied to? Let's find out. Because the bars are equal. So you've got crazy high nature resistance. You're low. And you've got super high armor. Your armor is low, so... Center is the nature damage. Do you shuffle? No, but there's dodge involved. Nature. Okay, here. I just get beeped off camera, so I'll do this one fight and then I'll wrap up. Alright then, so, even though that he'll do his protecting other people better if he is actually in front, do I want him in the middle? And then, yes I do. Goblin's useless here. The goblin is useless here, yes. Okay, so you've got... That should work. Now, what's my second trap gonna be? It's nice to have the plant, but I haven't been able to actually find a way to use it properly. So this is... So Bill here is... not bad right now. Center, nature, so... really weak to that. He's actually pretty strong. Your armor is so bad that... Okay. So, I'm gonna just bank on, if I take care of these two, then this should be okay. That is not necessarily a great thing, but... because the last ditch attacks by Maug are physical. They took life damage when the two bars were equal, but this will help with the guy in back here, because he's my one remaining concern. Unfortunately, shell and dodge. That's annoying. Has reduced that morale and health as much as possible. Okay, your fire is pretty... Okay. You're actually weak to it. You're very strong to morale. That's very strong for the demoralized. I'm not desperate enough for that. I'll just do the front and apply the burn. Ah, two bird stone actually got me some blue through. I'm getting help from that, this figurehead. The random bonuses are really helping. And that is... I'm gonna get some bleed through anyway, so it's best to do that. That's a pretty good hit. Alright. Holding up, holding up. Okay, so... I said this is the one that's the biggest concern, so... If I'm at this point... I should actually... I know I'm spraying the damage out, but this is the one that's going to give Maug the biggest problem. Look at that. Oh, I actually withstood that. Not that one. The archery is not long for this world. I know that the one in the middle is immune to the Master's spell, so... Oh, this is a disaster. Applies demoralized. That's really good and all. Applies bleeding. Heat rate applies fire weakness. Maog can't use any fire skills, so this is much better. I guess the extra enraged, so... Doesn't he? None of you are actually low morale. Let's change that. Oh, dog was there. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, we're getting some actual serious morale damage here. And now we've got... Oh, we've got one enraged done. Maybe that was only for the first hits that I had that going, or whatever. The extra enraged, but that's not exactly bad. He's gonna wreck them by his own, isn't he? Wow! Alright, so... That's the last ditch morale. The resistances is actually the safest option by far. Alright, I'll wrap it up for this particular one. And everybody take care out there, and we'll see you again soon.